heard before, but it's coming from a brand new person who feels the need to write in to gather some additional perspective. Okay? So buckle up, guys. Let me tell you what our good lost sister wrote in. Okay. I've been in an affair for 1.5 years. We see each other every 5 to 6 days a week. He phones me every day. Everything was fine. Then last week he said he needed to talk to me about us. Okay. When I did meet him, he was being nasty and he was putting me down. We went back to my place. Then he said he was sorry for his behavior and wanted to just start an argument. Then he told me he was going away for 11 days with his wife and family for his son's wedding. I knew nothing about this until then. I was shocked and really upset, and we had another argument. And I told him to leave, and I'm finished with him. It's been over a week. I have heard nothing from him. I'm so upset. Did he do this on purpose because he wanted to split up with me? I know, guys. I know. You can't believe that somebody would have the audacity. But you know what? There are a lot of people in some unfortunate situations by their own volition, okay? This is something that they brought up on themselves. They knew better when they was getting into it. They thought that they were going to be special or different as far as the outcome, and they find themselves in situations like this. But if you're just now tuning in, we got I call her a lost sister, a lost soul, who wrote in because she's been having an affair with this guy for 1.5 years, okay? This guy is a married man. So on the day that he was trying to break the news to her that he was going away with his wife for 11 days because they were attending his son's wedding, he started this big ruckus with her, only for him to finally break the news to her that he was going away with his wife for 11 days. Our good sis was upset. She says, "Get out. I don't want to see you. I'm done with you." So it's been over a week and she hasn't heard from him, and she's wondering, did he do all of this just to split up with her? And she's confused as to why she hasn't heard from him for over a week. The best thing I can tell you to do is to get comfortable. Get comfortable. Relax a little bit. Have a glass of wine. Take the edge off. Because see, this is what you signed up for. This is what you wanted. And the sooner that you learn to play your position in this man's life, it will lessen the blow for when he leaves you to go back to his regularly scheduled life with his wife and the family that he created, right? It will lessen that blow because that's what's going to happen. This is what you've signed up for. You see, the same woman that he has been cheating on with you is the same woman that he's choosing to leave you for 11 days and go and celebrate their son's wedding. For 11 days, he's going to take his wife and they are going to be having a glorious, wonderful time celebrating their son's new wife, the nuptials, the wedding, the reception, sending those two off on their honeymoon, families coming together. And let me tell you something, good sis. Typically at weddings, a few things can happen at weddings, right? It's typically when people either, they start feeling, because, it's a moment of love and, it's a time of being happy and romance. Some people get to rekindle their romance and their love at a wedding. Some people get proposed to at weddings or, at the reception. There's just festivities involving romance and love. And I wouldn't be surprised if this married man that you've been having this affair with gets there with his wife while they are there celebrating a milestone, okay? in their son's life, and maybe that he would have a come to Jesus moment and attempt to fix things at home with his wife. And I hope that while this man is at this wedding for his son with his wife, that he decides that those last few moments with you, where you were screaming to the top of your lungs, I'm ad-libbing, guys. She didn't say that in the letter, but I really.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Oh yeah. At this wedding, his son's wedding with his wife, I hope that he reflects on those last moments that he spent with you. He shouldn't have been at your place. He shouldn't have been dealing with you for the past year and a half to begin with. But when you told this married man to get out of your life, get out of your apartment, you were finished. I hope that he took that as a sign that he needed to get his act together, and that he, on the way to his son's wedding for 11 days while he's going away with his wife, that he decides in those moments that he's away from you and with his family, that he needs to do right by her. That's what I hope. You know, maybe you didn't realize it when you were screaming to the top of your lungs and telling him to get out, because this man had the nerve to tell you, I'm going away with my wife to attend my son's wedding. Maybe, you know, it was just too perfect. You were setting the tone for this man, hopefully to cut you off. But in the event that he comes back, because he's been doing wrong by his wife for so long, I just want you to know you need to get comfortable. Because not only, as I tried to communicate earlier in the letter, I keep losing my train of thought, not only will this be one of many, it will be so many more things, events, occasions that you will be left to celebrate by yourself. You will be left feeling alone, rejected, confused, abandoned, and hurt, because this man is going to be spending the holidays with his family. And as his family continues to grow and extend, there are even more people to celebrate with, even more celebrations to attend, even more invitations that they will accept, because there's a brand new family member now that, you know, is coming to the table. Thanksgiving, Christmas, okay? New Year's Eve, bringing in the new year together. I mean, this is what you signed up for, and I'm so happy for you that you are getting a taste, a glimpse of what is to come if you continue to stick around. But it's not too late for you. It's not too late for you. Stand on what you told that man. When you told that married man to get out your house, you were finished. Stand on it, because it may be that he is standing on the very last words you. So guys, if you are just now tuning in, let me tell you what this letter was about. We have a good sister, a lost soul, who has been having this affair with this married man for a year and a half, right? She's gotten herself caught up, okay? She's lost her way completely. But they talk every day on the phone. They see each other 5 or 6 times a week, and this sister has gotten comfortable in this relationship with this married man. This married man comes to her one day, and he's very confrontational. He starts this argument with her. During the argument, he's putting her down. Then he gets, they get back to her place, and he breaks this news to her that he has to go away on this vacation, or go away for 11 days with his wife, because him and his wife's son is getting married. So she, our good sis, our lost soul, pitches a fit, screams and yells, at the guy to get out of her apartment. She is finished. Well, it's been over a week and she hadn't heard from him, and she wants to know, I think she really wants to know, is he really done with her, and did he do all of that just to split up with her? And I don't really think it matters at this point, because I told her it's been going on for a year and a half. He's been doing wrong by his wife for a whole year and a half. He really, done the right thing, right? But I told her to get comfortable, guys. That's what I told her to do. I said, because this is what you signed up for. Because you have known for a year and a half that you're the side chick, you're the mistress, you're the other woman. You knew that this man had a wife. So did he. But you accepted all that comes with that, which is being left behind. Especially when it comes to his family members and events, special occasions, holidays. This is going to be a repeat type of situation. You're always going to be left behind, left in your feelings, and left to sit with the fact that you are taking a back seat to whatever he has going on in his personal life. And no, you will not get an invitation. You will always be feeling this way. You will yell to the top of your voice. You will scream. You will make demands. You will make threats. And he will go on about his business. And he'll come back to you when he gets time and when he gets ready. That's what you signed up for. So buckle up and get comfortable. This is what you wanted. This is what you got, but it's not what you expected. Now, is it? I also reminded this good sister that typically at weddings is where romances are rekindled, where people meet people, where, people get a second win. There's romance in the air. It's just a good time, good vibrations. And I wouldn't be surprised if this husband thinks back to the last few moments that he has spent with the mistress and her yelling to the top of her lungs, telling him to get out of her place and that they are finished, that when he gets to his son's wedding and he watches his son stand up there at that altar and accepts his bride and the two of them become one, that man is reminded of the commitment and the vows that he took with his own wife, and that he remembers the last time he was with that mistress, what that was like for the last year and a half, how he has dishonored his own wife and his own vows. I hope that he's reminded of that as he watches his son take those vows and make those vows to his new wife. That's what I want. And perhaps, maybe in those moments, this whole week that she has not heard from her married man lover, she's thought about the same thing. We all know what happens at weddings. Hell, we all know what happens at weddings. It's a great weddings, especially if there's been a lot of time, effort, and preparation, attentive to the guest list, especially if you have a large amount of guests that are going to be in attendance. People meet people at weddings, at the receptions, you get introductions, you get introduced. It's also sometimes the place where new affairs start. I'm keeping it real. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm keeping it real. But anyway, it is my hope that she also thought about this as well, and that as the time keeps progressing and keeps going on and the clock keeps ticking, that she decides that it is in her best interest to move on with her own life, leave that married man alone, let him go find his way back to his wife. Because if she does not, and he decides to come back to her after he has spent a good old time, 11 days with his family and their celebration, he's going to keep doing her like this, and she's signing up for it, so she deserves it. I'm sorry, you deserve it. You deserve to get left behind when you sign up to be sloppy seconds for anyone. And might I remind you, the longer you hold on to this married man and this relationship, this affair that you've been enjoying and that you've been having for the past, year and a half, the longer it's going to take for you to have your own wedding and your special day. And, you're just prolonging it. He can't be your husband because he's another woman's husband. And even when you get your own husband, right? How do you think it's really going to turn out for you? When you've had your way with another woman's husband for a year and a half, and at this point, the only second thoughts that you're having is what you said to him to make him disappear for an entire week. See, you're not remorseful or regretting the fact that, you've been having an affair with a married man, and neither is he. But we're talking about you right now. You're just upset because you feel like he shouldn't be going away for 11 days with his wife. And you got the nerve to think that you have any type of say-so in the way he conducts himself with his wife, in the life that he has with his wife. You're expecting too much. You're not playing your position very well. You are thinking that you mean more to this man than what you actually do. And I think somewhere along the way, because he has been cheating with you, that you think that his wife holds little to no value in his life. While I do not condone the cheating and the adultery, I think that maybe this could be an eye-opener for you if you just sat back and thought about it and sit with yourself. Like, if he really wanted to be with you, he could have brought you or attempted to bring you along. They could have went separate. I don't know. I'm just saying. His choices right now reflects that his family and his life with her is a priority, and you are not. And you will always get left behind when it comes to their family matters. And if this is not what you want for yourself, go ahead, cut the cord, go cold turkey, leave this man alone, cut him out of your life, stand on business. Let that be the last time you ever speak to him. Let that be the last time he sees the inside of your apartments and the inside of your body. Let this man go. You already know what it is. You got 1.5 years under your belt of wrongdoing. Now's the time to make it right. Not only by what you've done, but by yourself. You should want more for yourself. If you want a wedding of your own one day and a husband of your own, I suggest to turn the page right now, because you will never be a priority to this man. Let this man go, sis. He ain't yours. Don't make him yours. Don't even try it. You know, a while ago, I saw this post on social media, and it read or went something like this. I'm going to try to get it right. It posed a question to women like this, and it went something like, after successfully cheating with a married man and making him your own, do you then pray that he will be faithful to you? That's a good question. Like, even if our good lost sis is successful in making this married man her own, let's just say he leaves his wife, and then he becomes your man, your spouse, your problem. Like, do you really expect to live in peace? Do you really expect this man to be faithful to you? Do you really expect this man to do right by you when you participated in the adultery in a prior relationship that he was involved in? Like, you cannot be that naive. You cannot be that in love that you lose all common sense. I would advise, okay, seriously, I know I said get comfortable, but love yourself a little bit better, to want more for yourself than what you are currently getting and accepting. Yes, you've gotten yourself in a mess, and I'm pretty sure you are emotionally attached to this man. You probably love this man, but this man is a man that you should have never gotten yourself involved with. Allow this situation to die down, okay, number one. Number two, attempt to detach, unravel. I don't know why I can't talk these days. Unravel, uncouple from this man, move on with your life, and decide that you would never get yourself in a situation like this again, where a man has the right to walk away from you, where a man has the right to go and be with another woman outside of you. Why would you put yourself in a situation where you have no say-so when a man gets ready, when he done laid down with you, he gets up out of your bed, puts his pants on, and goes right back into the arms, the bed, and sharing a home with another woman? Why would you do that to yourself? Because under any normal set of circumstances, any woman would be upset if they knew their man was leaving their bed to go to another woman's bed. But this is what you have aligned yourself with. This is the situation that you find yourself in, because you, my good sister, are sharing a man, a married man, with his wife. So when he gets up and he leaves your bed, he leaves your home, or whatever the circumstances are, you can't say nothing. You send him right back to his wife. And I know you feeling some type of way about it, because no woman would be okay with that. Well, most women wouldn't be okay. Again, if you don't want to continue to go through this, cut it. Cut the cord. Go cold turkey. Leave that man where he is at. Let him figure out, okay, his life with his wife. Go get you a man of your own so that you will be able to have some security and stability in your relationship. Because it can't be fun sharing that man with his wife and you have no say-so. You can't say anything. And even when you try to say something, it means nothing because he will continue to do what he wants to do. If she holds no power and she can't stop him from cheating on her with you, what makes you think that you have any power to stop him from going to do something and celebrate and go on vacation with her when rightfully she is his wife? She is the one he's supposed to be doing right with. Don't put yourself in a complicated situation like that. You're hurting for no reason. You're causing yourself to hurt because you're putting yourself in a situation where you are not going to turn out successful. And again, if you are successful in making this no good husband that belongs to her your husband, you're not going to win anything. The only thing a side chick ever wins is a cheater. And that's all he is. He's a cheater. Now, I've said what I had to say. I've given you my feedback. I've given you some suggestions. Either buckle up, get used to it, have a drink, relax, and let him continue to do what he's doing to you. Take a back seat to all of, his celebration, the holidays, or whatever he's got going on. Or build up the courage to break this off and move on with your life. Okay? Guys, this has been Talk That Talk with DivaSpeaks Relationships. My name is AnGala. Don't forget to add my channel on your Roku device, your Apple TV. That's right, okay? You can also find me on YouTube. And my talk show comes on every second and fourth Friday of the month at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Spectrum Cable and AT&T Uverse. If you are in the Carolinas, TDS TV as well. Again, TDS TV as well. If you are outside of the Carolinas and you have that particular cable and satellite providers, I would encourage you to check your local listings to see if my talk show airs in your area. If not, don't be discouraged. You can find me on Apple TV, Roku TV, under DivaSpeaks Relationships. Be sure to add my channel as well as TV Access 21's Roku and Apple Television channels. And that's it. That's all. I'll see you next time.